Hello guys and welcome to the Anaheim 2 stream. Yeah, we're gonna kick it off in a minute. So yeah, welcome to the stream, and we're gonna see some great racing tonight, I'm pretty sure. We're just all very excited for tonight. We're using a new format tonight. We're using the Triple Crown format, which will features 3 main events of each class, so no heat races or anything like that. There will be 2 last chance qualifiers, one for 250 and one for 450. 4 people will go to the main event from the last chance qualifier. 18 will go directly on timed qualifying as of now. So yeah, it will be some good racing. We will also have a consolation race at the start here, so next race will be a consolation race. So yeah, there's gonna be some cool racing, I think, tonight. So yeah, we're gonna see how things pan out. We're gonna start with the 250 and 450 combined consolation race. I'm gonna bring up the qualifying times here. So here we have the 250 qualifying time. Ole Skolman is the fastest tonight. He was fast. He's been fast on all of these races too, actually. So exciting. We also have Jake Rose, Ben Seberg rounding out top 3. So you can see here the first 18 will go directly into the main event. We'll need no more qualifying races for them. So the last one to get the qualifying directly into the main spot right now is Dylan Gatlin. Will be the last one from motor chasing. So yeah, there's some pretty fast times. Everything within a couple of seconds here. Only 1 people, Ole Skolman in the 56th. So yeah, we're gonna see some cool racing. We have 2 teammates of mine directly into the main with Harry White and Jack Gatland. It will be the second main for Jack and the first main of the year for Harry. So exciting times for the TM Factory Racing team, who is sponsoring this, or sponsoring, it's me, TM Factory Racing, who are making this broadcast happening. So I hope you enjoy. So what do we have for 450s right now? We have Connor Lins was the fastest qualifier, Jeremy Shipley in second, and Alexis Leclerc in third. So, and the last person to qualify directly into the main event is Fred Heather. So yeah, some exciting times. So the consolation race, so so everything outside the top 40 will go to a consolation race. I don't have that up right now, but there's some fast guys in these consolation races always. So we're gonna see how it pans out tonight. I think it will be some great racing. We're gonna see if I get someone to join me in the booth here tonight, but I don't think so, but you never know. So yeah, we're probably gonna have the consolation race lineup coming up right now. Maybe not.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I'm here for the Conti big Conti we got tonight.
Is this the Consi race?
Yeah, 6 people.
Oh, so yeah, okay. So yeah, that's not a whole lot, but 6 people. So yeah, we're gonna see how it pans out tonight. I think it will be some great racing. I'm we're gonna see if I get someone to join me in the booth here tonight, but I don't think so, but you never know. So yeah, we're probably gonna have the consolation race lineup coming up right now. that will be. So this should be the warm-up lap, I think.
Yes, I think so.
Yep. And we have some new tech tonight for this one. Oh, is it? Yeah, it's 6 people. So.
Yeah, I saw that. You done a good job on the old leaderboard.
Yeah, that's Hugo Crescent made that for us. So
Right.
huge thanks for him. I think it's looks great, to be honest. So we're gonna have some the stream looking a little bit better tonight.
How does that sync up to the? Does it sync up to the live timing on the website or?
Yeah, it syncs up to the server directly.
Nice.
So yeah.
Yeah, it looks good.
So yeah, they are off. So Jay Turner into the lead here. I think Jay sent me his skins like last week, and now I don't have any skins again.
Oh, he's a nightmare. He's changed again. He's had a thing with the EMF guys who want to change his number or something. Because he's now left Transmoto. Because he said that he's stopping playing for a bit because he's got his exams at school or something.
Alright.
So yeah, he's just playing for a bit of fun.
Yeah, so oddly enough, I thought he would be quick enough to get into the LCQ at least, but he's right here in the constellation race, so we're gonna see how that. We also have Frederick Nyland here, always gets passed and taken down by Morgi Fabregas.
Quarantine's just sitting on the line, not moving.
Yeah, Frederick Nyland, Neil Wells from MV Films here as well, and Antoine Delestre rounding out the last riding person here. So Jay Turner has pulled out a pretty big lead already.
Yeah, Morgie went down just on the corner after the finish.
Yep. Frederick Nyland comes here as well. Oh, there's a lag bubble. So yeah, are you excited to race tonight? Main event again for you?
Yeah, but I'm not really expecting much. I really struggled. That was the only lap I got underneath a minute, my qualifying lap.
But you
I
know
managed
how
to hit the big lines once on a lap.
Yeah. But you know how it is. It's yeah, it's all about consistency in the races. So as long as you qualify, you should be good, I think. Good start will be pretty important, not to get tangled up at the beginning because you don't have as much time to catch up. So for anyone who doesn't know, it's the the 3 main events are different in length. So 250s will have 6 minutes,
6 minutes,
10 minutes, and
12
minutes. Yeah, and the 450s
is 8,
12,
10, 15.
It's 8, 12. Yeah, I think it's
12.
8,
That's it. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
8, 12, and 15 minutes for the 450 events as well. Yeah, is there a bit too much noise? I'm gonna see if I can turn that down a little bit. So yeah, it's if people can say if the sound and everything it's good, that will be great. Everything looks good. Everything sounds good. Hopefully. Going on board here with Jay for a little bit. So welcome Janik to the stream. Better now? Yeah?
Yannick put in a good lap as well, I saw this week.
Yep.
Looking good.
Yeah,
Track.
look good. I think we had you directly into the main here, so will be
He's up
interesting.
there. 15th. It was mad because I was looking at some people. I was trying to write the intro for my video, and I was looking at the qualifying time, sort of trying to go through saying that they've qualified, and I couldn't do it. There was people that I had in, and then they weren't in, and it was just all jumping around.
Yeah. So yeah, 4 minutes to go. So I think they made this a little long if they're gonna emulate the... no, it's a constellation race, never mind. This is not the LCQ, so never mind what it's... Yeah, never mind what it says on the on the leaderboard. Maybe I can change that real quick. Nah, never mind, fuck it. I'm gonna leave it at 250 LCQ. Yeah, Rico, I saw that you sent me your skins today, but you sent them a little bit too late. You sent them right now, like 9 o'clock, and I can't download stuff right now, so unfortunately I can't see you. So
Rico was the last man not to qualify in 450s.
Yep.
Like you said in chat, 0.07 out.
Yeah, the 450, both classes are really
so competitive this year.
Yeah,
So competitive.
So stacked, so it's Antoine D'Alestri went down in 2nd place. I almost want to follow Morgie because at least I have his bike skin. So yeah, I don't know, it's gonna be interesting here with this new format with 3 motos. I'm not sure who it will benefit, but who's some great starters.
Especially in the first main. I was watching AMS last night, and in the first main you've got to get a good start.
Yeah.
There's just no time.
Yeah, 6 minutes, that will be like plus 1 lap, so maybe 7 laps in total. That's not a lot. So Morgie Fabregas, Tekmoto, working on this track. How do you like the track this week, Jack?
It's okay. I think I've struggled with it because it's so different to Houston. Houston was really fast and like it seemed like the jumps were bigger, whereas this week it's tight and you got to be so good with your timing. It's just a massive difference from last week.
Yeah, it is. I quite like it, but there's a little bit of rough here and there on it as well. But yeah, I don't know. I just like it. This track has a safe line you can take. Well, that's not awfully slow. So
Jay making a mistake in the whoops.
Yeah,
I've had to make a few little minor tweaks to my suspension. My front end was a little bit soft and I kept going into the berms and it was tucking, but I seemed to stiffen that up and it seemed to help a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's just the shape of the berms or because you got them little ruts in.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, could be. So we have 2 more laps to go. Jay Turner is wheeling down the start straight here. Looking good. But yeah, I don't know. This could happen. Like we can have multiple different winners on each. I have a feeling we're gonna have like 3 different winners in the 250s and 3 different winners in the 450s. Considering how stacked it is, like almost anyone in the main can actually go out and win this. Just a good start and riding consistent. Anyone can like take this home. So I think it would be interesting. So yeah, we're gonna see here. I think the tracks, I don't know how different. Some people say like this, they felt it like it's different in traction and stuff, but I didn't feel any of that. Did you?
The only thing I found was I did struggle at Houston with just my front or my bike seeming to slide when I was trying to get into the corners, and this week it doesn't seem to slide going in. It slides while when you put the power on. The front end seems to tuck. It's a weird. I don't think it's slippery. I think it's a different, but it's the same for everyone.
Yep. Yeah, I think we will see. I think it will be pretty good. The long whoop section is a pretty hard one. I mean, it's not hard to like just ride through it, but if you want to really push like as fast as you can through it, I think that's
the only part on the track that I actually feel comfortable on.
Yeah.
like really comfortable.
Yeah, I mean, I also feel very comfortable on them, but as soon as I try to like push a little bit and try to maybe go a little bit faster, it starts swapping and going all around.
The corner that Antoine Delestre is going to now, I find that corner that's really hard on your front end. It seems to slide out a lot.
Yeah.
But
So
Jay Turner takes the win.
Jay Turner takes the win here. Fredrik Nyland comes in second place. Maybe. Morgie isn't far behind. There we go. So Fredrik, Morgie, Antoine is working his way through the whoop section. But yeah, it's like always when you have a little straight before the whoop section, it always gets a little bit harder because you can gain so much speed into it. So
yeah.
Antoine is. So Neil Wells didn't finish as well.
I feel as though if you do the double line on the corner before the whoops, you can jump into the whoops, but I feel that's you're quicker. Obviously, you're quicker in the initial jumps, but there was a few instances where I was watching the AMs last night, and the people that were going to the inside and tripling had so much more momentum going through the whoops that they had the inside as well. So it'll be interesting to see there.
Yep. Yeah, we'll be seeing. Yeah, I think it would be good. The tracks is a little bit easy, like everyone's taking the same lines pretty much. But I think it would be pretty good for racing, to be honest. So we're gonna see. It's,
17 riders in 250 LCQ.
Yeah.
It's not a massive turnout. I thought it'd be more than that. Tell me, are we missing? Should have been 22. 5 people not turning up.
Yep.
I don't think there was any 250s in the Consi either.
No, I think we're all.
I think there was only 2 250s that were outside. I think it was 42 people qualified.
Yep.
So
we're gonna see here. I'm probably gonna time out as always.
Yeah, I was last night when I was watching.
Yeah, I've actually noticed it. I went down and checked a little bit on the files, and there's some 4K skins in there, and there's also like a lot of not optimized skins. Like there's 2K in size, but they're so what do you call it? Like they haven't compressed the picture enough. It's very like
right.
So yeah.
Ooh, Ollie Sundberg with some serious lag.
So we're still in the warm-up lap, I hope.
Yes, he is lagging really bad.
So here we go.
Trying to work out who's made it through. It looks like, doesn't look like Bigwood's in here, and I believe he was 20th in qualifying, so there's a few people that haven't turned up that were inside the top 18.
So
Jack Fowler.
Jack Fowler with the...
Nope, who snuck around the inside. Tyler Crow on the 2-stroke.
Jack Fowler, who was running second for most of the A1 and actually got third there, so a little surprised he's not in here.
He had a very bad race for him. Houston, he was way down.
Yep. So Tyler Fry on the 252 stroke in the lead right now. Matthias Lidman in second. Rice Harris, Rasmus Nordstrom and Flo Lucassen. So a lot of quick guys in this one.
Yeah, Flo Lucassen got my rider of the week for the 250s last week.
Yeah, he did a good job from the LCQ, and I think he ran top 5 for a long time, and I think he ended up top 10, didn't he?
Yeah, he was in the top 5 for pretty much the first 2/3 of the race, and I think he ended up 9th.
Yep. So he's looking good out there on the two-stroke. Matthias Lidman is right behind him though.
Ollie Sundberg's still having some serious lag issues in P16. Let's hope he can get them sorted.
Oh, Lidman with a small mistake. He was gaining on Tyler a little bit. Rice is sticking up here in third. Flo Lucasen
How long
is
are we going?
the last person right now to qualify into the main event. So Anton Edvardsson is coming up here trying to steal that spot away.
Jack Fowler's on the charge.
Matthias Lidman has made the pass for the lead here. So Matthias Lidman is the new leader. Tyler Fry in second. Here comes Rice Harris closing up on Tyler. It's just nice to hear a two-stroke every now and then.
Yeah, I'm a two-stroke guy.
Oh, small mistake there from... Oh, and he goes off the track a little bit, but he makes the rhythm anyway. Rice wasn't quick enough behind him. And right now, Flo Lucasen is still in fourth. So
We got Lee Bradley and Jack Fowler, two probably the favourites maybe to make it through this LCQ, 6th and 7th.
Yep. Yeah, that's not good.
Axel Chotin's been riding really well this year and he's buried in 12th.
Yeah, he was running pretty high up in the main event for a long time last week, I remember.
Anton Edvardsson just went down in P5, handing that to Jack Fowler.
So Rice Harris and Tyler Fry going at it here in second place. They don't need to pass one another. If I were them,
We'll see with what Reese does.
yeah, if I were Reese, I would just follow because he has a little bit of a gap behind. So
Cool.
Flo Lucasen isn't too far behind here, and then
So
we have
both of them did the same thing.
Yeah, Lidman was down. I totally missed that. So Lidman from first to fourth. So he's now last qualifier, and he has Jack Fowler behind him. But there's quite a gap. There's
There's only going to be 1 lap to go as well.
Yep. After this 1 lap, so there's not going to be too much time for Jack. Lee Bradley takes over the 5th place here. So Jack Fowler went down somewhere, or made a big mistake because he's down to, down a few places. So Lee Bradley now in 5th, but Matthias Lidman has a big lead here over here. So 12 seconds with 1 lap to go. So I'm gonna say these 4 are the ones going through here. Tyler Fry in the lead again. So yeah, I feel this track goes well with like having some safe lines, safe options. People can ride fairly safe without going down all the time. So I think we're gonna see some more consistent racing in the main events.
Yeah. Oh, Reese Harris made a bit of a mistake. He's up still.
Yeah.
I think the top 4 are pretty set.
Yeah. Yeah, we have 14 seconds between Matthias Lidman, and now Linus Gurrison has passed up. Past Lee Bradley for 5th. But yeah. Tyler Fry is looking to take the win here at the 250 LCQ. Rice Harris will come in 2nd, Flo Lucasen in 3rd, and Matthias Lidman will take the last transfer spot here in 4th. So good job by these guys. Matthias can ride really well when he gets the chance. Lee Bradley missing another main. I was thinking he would be a little bit more consistently into the main than he's been this year. So probably getting a feel for Supercross. So yeah, there you have it. Tyler Fry, Rice Harris, Flo Lucasen and Matthias Lidman into the main events. So yeah.
Yes, it looks like Xander Bigwood, who's qualified in 20th, was the last person to qualify because Bradley Smith, who was in 21st, was in that LCQ. So.
Yep. So yeah.
I don't know what.
Yeah.
I don't know what's up with this track as well. I seem to get more FPS drop on this track than I do elsewhere. I've tried messing around with settings and I'd changed a few and it was even worse. It's just, I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I think I think because I fiddled with my suspension as well for a little bit before I found comfortable setting that I could ride pretty much lap after lap. So yeah, 450 LCQ coming up. First.
Very stacked.
Yep. Very stacked. This will be very interesting to see here. After a timeout, that is.
Yeah, I mean.
So yeah, we're gonna see here. We have. Who do we have in this one? So we have the MXS EMF in the stream. Welcome. I'm not sure who that is. That Maxime or is it Bruno or is it Johan?
Johan.
Could be, but welcome anyway. Nice to have you here. So yeah, this will take some longer time for me to load in.
If Johan.
Yep. Welcome Matt MX42 as well.
Hazmat's in here. Ready to watch some racing.
Yep.
Johan, while you're here, I'm a little bit busy tomorrow, so my video may be a bit later on Wednesday coming out. It'll still be Wednesday, just a little bit later.
So this is the warm-up lap.
Yep.
So we have a lot of fast guys. We have Dale Mullins, Logan Deepatty, Tim Friedrichs, Emilian Mabru, Jeremy Cohen are in here as well. Fabian Galeo, Owen Hillman, Rico Delat was the last one who didn't qualify.
Jeremy
Logan
Cohen,
Heagney, Alana Solis, Maxim Tyson, Sabina Ritzler. So yeah, this will be interesting.
Lannis and Eggs are having fun at the back, just sitting there, wobbling on each other.
So
Gaetan's in here as well.
Yeah, Gaetan pitch, yeah. So only 4 people going through from this LCQ, so it will be very interesting to see how things turn out. Hey Harry, hey Jay Turner as well. Nice to see you tune into the stream.
How many viewers you got? 18.
Yeah,
Probably bump up a little bit when the main start.
Yep.
I suppose you get more views after, don't you?
Yeah, the replays are getting into the closer to the 1K, so we'll see. I'm happy just doing it with some people watching it, to be honest.
Yep.
Yep, so just checking that everyone is here, so here we go.
Just a short 4 minutes.
Yep, so start is everything, or almost everything.
We'll see how our boy Alanis gets off the gate. Where is he?
So here we go, 450 LCQ, it's only 4 minutes.
Oh, he's hit the gate.
Someone hit the gate. Oh, Alana's hit the gate as well.
Oh, and he gets explained.
Yep, Jeremy Coerhauer with the whole shot. Yep, looks like it. Yep. Ahead of Clement Rebilon in second, Jack Knight and Rico Delat. Oh, Rico with a aggressive pass on on Jack. So Rico
hands Maxime the 4th place.
Yep, Maxim Tyson in 4. Rico Delat in third. So yeah, this will be interesting. Cohenhauer with that good start on the MV Films Honda. Did they stop running Geico skins? Or is it only a few of them? Or maybe the 250?
No, Geico.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
250.
they're 250 teams Geico, and they're 450 teams like the HRT.
Yeah, I get it. Oh, and Rico goes down and legs off in the final turn, so he's gonna lose one position to Maxime.
Yeah, he lost the transfer.
Yep. Oh, and
he gets taken out again.
Yeah, goes down again. Jack Knight goes down.
Bit of payback.
Yep. So.
Oh, Jack Knight gets landed on by Rebulon after the finish.
Elliot Phillips now. Oh, and Elliot Phillips in fourth gets loses the front end. And loses the fourth place as well to Logan, but he has the inside, yeah. And Logan checks up wisely. Oh, and he cuts back inside. Nice move. Elliot
Phillips missed the triple, yeah.
Not even to triple. So Clement Rebelon is up here as well. So here we actually have some fighting for fourth. That's nice.
Alana still has a chance here. He's not too far behind. He's in 11th.
Yep.
If he can just ride a couple of consistent laps.
Yep. And he's in 9th now. So, yeah, but it's not too many laps.
They're not too far ahead. They're only at the end of the section, really.
Yep. So Jeremy is looking good out here in first. Nice setup there with the clean looking HRC Honda with some 7 gear. Red Bull helmet.
Maxime holding down second.
Yep, good race by him. And then Amelia Mabru in third, and Logan Deepat currently in the last transfer spot. Probably gonna have
a long train.
3 more laps, I think. Elliot
all the way back to really Gaetan in 10th, and then still there's Yannick Schroeter, Sabrina Ritzler and Galeo all there.
Yeah.
And they've all still got a small chance.
Yep, and here we have Alanas. He's currently sitting in 9th, looks like.
Depati was down. I think Tim Friedrichs makes a move. They're also behind Rebulon, I think that is.
So Phillips now in 4th, last transfer. So yeah, we're gonna have 3 more laps, I think.
Yes, it should be.
Good for people coming behind here.
Yeah.
So Rico just made the move into 4th on Maxime. Oh, and a big pile-up, Clement Rebelon and Tim Friedrichs is there. So Alana's gonna gain 1 more position here. But Rico now in the last transfer spot here in 4th. Elliot Phillips riding pretty good. Don't really know that name, so good job.
I think he did a few of the AMS races this year.
Yeah.
Seem to remember the name from AMS races, so he's doing well.
Yeah, looking good. Oh, and I guess a little squirrely there. Rico closing in on him. So both of these are in the transfer spot right now with a little bit of a gap down to Maxime. And here comes Logan Deepaddy as well, making the triple out. And then we have Tim.
Yep, Carnauer takes the finish line with 5 seconds to go, so 2 laps still.
Yep.
So still plenty of time.
Yeah, so
Rico made the move round. Oh, Rico's down.
So
Rico got into a tough block.
Yep, so Rico is down, gonna lose a bunch of
positions. Is down in the same position. Oh, he saved it.
Yeah, so yeah,
he's down now.
I know it says
Oh, he gets landed on. Oh, what is going on?
What? What was that? What just happened?
I think it was because Rico came from so far off track to get back on track.
Yeah,
he
was probably
invisible.
ghosted. Yep. So Deepaddy now in 4th here. So I know it says final lap on the board, but the timing was off there. So we have 2 more. We should have 2 more after this.
Yeah, there was. He went over with 5 seconds. I was expecting.
Yeah. So the leaderboard was a little bit wrong.
Really tightening up now for the final transfer.
Yeah.
There's still probably 4 guys that could get it.
Yeah, so Tim, Maxime, and then Alanas behind, and then we have always a Clement Rebelon. Here comes Yannick Schroeter as well, Fabian Goleo, and then Sabrina is a little bit behind.
The 2 behind Alanas went down. That was Rebelon and Schroeter, and Galeo the 8th.
Yeah, they're starting to hit lappers as well. So
Alanas has just gone round Tim Friedrichs and
so
Maxime, so he's in 5th.
Alanas now in 5th, so a big, great comeback for Alanas, but he has a bit of a gap up to...
He needs a legs off from one of these guys.
Yeah, he needs these 2 make a mistake, but do they know how much gap they have, or will they fight for this position? Who knows? So Jeremy Cohenhauer is still just in a big lead here. So Logan probably doesn't know how far he has behind. Makes the triple. So yeah, Alanas is still in 5th, but he's gonna need a mistake from one of these guys here.
Oh, Dupati's gone long.
Oh, he makes it.
Oh, he's gone really long.
Oh, into the tough blocks. Oh, but he makes the corner. So yeah, Logan Dupati will take the last transfer spot. Alana Solis will unfortunately come home in 5th, so missing the main event by 1 position. But good effort from that. That was a great race from him. Just needs a better start next time.
Yeah,
So
it wasn't really his fault. 2 people came from really far wide and just took him out. But
so Cohenhauer, Mabru, and Elliot Phillips. And Logan Dupati will take the last transfer spot here. So yeah.
Right, well, that will be me done. I might come back for the final 450 race.
Yep.
Come and commentate on that with you. And we'll see how this goes, I suppose.
Yeah, good luck, buddy. Just
thanks.
Ride safely. I think we'll be good.
Right.
See ya.
See you later.
So yeah. Cohenhauer, Mabru, Phillips, and Dupati will be the last ones to go through from here. So yeah, I'm gonna try to keep you guys updated with the point standings for the Triple Crown, who gets the overall. I'm gonna do my best to get that for you. That's where you hear typing. I'm gonna do this in a nice manner. So yeah, this we're gonna have the first 250 main coming up. So that will be interesting to say the least. So yeah, what do you guys in the chat think? Who will be the who will take the who do you think will grab this overall? We know starts will be very important. Yeah, we're gonna see. Interesting times. So this isn't right. I'm gonna wait a little bit for this. So 250 main event number 1 coming up shortly here. I'm gonna run the virtual lap so you can see how the track looks like from Jesse Molden's view. Here you go, I'll be back in a little bit. So there you go. Another nice lap. Jesse Mullins had with that lap. So yeah, the track is good. We're gonna have a little bit break here before the main event kicks along. So we're gonna see here how this works out. Jake Rose, yeah, he's a good pick. He's fast enough. He's just gonna need to work on his starts a little bit. I think that's what that he suffers from right now. So if you can get that sorted a little bit. Jack Catlin's gonna T-bone him. Maybe it's not. It's not at all impossible. So we're gonna load in here. Loading. 4K skins. Gotta love 4K skins. But yeah, we're gonna see some pretty cool stuff, I think this format will benefit someone like Jack Haley, good starter, and Jonathan Hughes is a good starter as well. I think he will be dangerous here if he can just not keep. He's throwing away so many races. Still loading. Hopefully I'm gonna be in time for the actual race here. While we wait, I'm gonna pull up the start list. So this will be my spreadsheet for the overall, and so here you have the starting list for it. Olle Skolman, so Flo Lucason is the last two. Matthias Lidman took the last spots in the LCQ. So here we go. So we're gonna go on board here with Jonathan Hughes for this first main event. I think his starts will be... Oh, and he hits the gate, so he's not gonna grab any starts anytime soon. Tristan Botterham with that hole shot on the TBM designs. Yep. Jake Rose is up here as well. Flo Lucas and Ben Seberg. Jack Gatlin with a great start in fifth right now. So yeah, just as someone said, Jake Rose is up here. Good start for Jake. So this, I think Jake will be dangerous here. So we have, this will be 6 minutes and 1 lap. So, oh, and we have Tristan Botterham down. Jake Rose will take over the lead. Almost goes into the top blocks here with Flo Lucasen from the LCQ in second place. Great ride once again by Flo. Jack Gatlin here in third, so a great race so far for Jack. Ben Seberg is following. Oh, and they both go down. Flo Lucasen and Jack Gatlin gets tangled, so not much Jack could do about that. Phil Bull here, Team Volcom. I don't have Volcom skins, but apparently not. So we have Ben Seberg in second place, but Jake Rose with the lead here early. So in this quick main event, a great start for him. So that's important, and barring any mistakes, I don't see how anyone could catch him. Ben Seberg, on the other hand, is a very fast one, but can he be fast enough to gain 3 seconds on Jake? We will see that. Holding Coat coming up here from the Relaxer Tire Rider. I think this is the first we've seen of him up in the top 3 this season. So good race. And Jesper Bye, I think it's pronounced, in 4th. So a big shake up here right now. Jack Gatland losing all the way down to 17th from 3rd. So not a good start for Jack, unfortunately. Holding Coat here. So Ben Seberg, is he gaining on Jake? No, they're keeping their distance, 2 seconds right now. So let's go on board with Ben, see how he does. So coming up to the first Supercross triple here, nice scrub. You can see Jake Rose isn't too far up. So up here, this triple that the 250 guys aren't making. Nice tabletop. You can see Jake Rose up ahead, so I'm pretty sure Ben Seberg is stoked on being up here, so it's just gonna ride consistently, I think. So this is the 3 moto format, Olympic scoring, so 1 point for win, 2 point for a second, and so on, and the person with the least amount of points from all 3 main events will take the win. So consistency is key, because you have to do well in all 3 heats here. So Jake Rose is looking good out front. Ben Seberg, Holding Coat, they're a couple of seconds apart, all of them. Jesper Bye is making a great race here. His first main event, I think. Great in 4th. Flo Lucason is still up here in 5th. So still a great race for him. Phil Bull, Jack Haley, who was the winner last week in the 250s. So he's having a pretty good first main event. Logan Leitzel, the red plate holder and championship leader, is here as well. So great ride by of them. Tristan Bodram, the hold shot. Oh, and Ryan Mahan is down here as well. Matthias Lidman, Clay Alfrey, Harry White here as well. Lysander Bigwood. Wallace Goldman, the pole position rider, is not having a very good first moto. So, oh, and Jack Rose thinks, oh no, that's a lapper. Never mind. Excited for nothing. So Jake is pulling out a little bit over Ben Seberg, and Ben Seberg has Holding Coat right on his tail right now. So yeah, we're gonna see here who can. Holding Coat actually straight up catching Ben. Oh, and a little bit mistake there. No, same rhythms. Yeah, Holden is looking really quick and racy here. And that was a lapper down. Oh, and Holden got a little bit caught up. Couldn't make the triple into that corner, so a little bit of breathing space for Ben Seberg, who is now 6 seconds behind Jake Rose. So yeah, that's a statement right. Oh, and Jake Rose is down, so Ben Seberg is the new leader. Holding Coat takes over second, and where does Jake? He comes out in 3rd, but he has pretty far back. Jack Haley is making great progress. He's up into 4th already, with Logan Leitzel following in suit. So yeah, but how is the battle for the lead here? Ben Seberg is probably very happy with that. Holding Coat is coming strong through the whoops, and he's not letting Ben go. Not at all. That's a lapper. It's Tyler Fry. So they're both riding great. I don't see any big mistakes. So here we go, the final lap of the race. Oh, and Jack Holden makes a mistake. That leaves some breathing room for Ben Seberg. That might just be what he needed to grab this win here. Holden coach still. Oh, and Jake Rose is not far behind Holden now, so this could be interesting for the podium spots. Jack Haley is far behind. He's 15 seconds behind the top 3, but a big battle here. Top 3 on a little bit of mistake for Jack Rose. Went a little bit high on the berm there. Ben Seberg looking strong here in first. It's only a half a lap to go, so a great... Oh, and he gets a little squirrely, but saves it. Wow, that was a great save by Ben. So, are we gonna see any... Oh, and Jake Rose has passed Holden Coat on these last few corners. Ben Seberg takes the win. Jake Rose will be second place, and Holden Coat will come in third with a lapper in between them as well. Jack Haley is looking to grab that 4th spot. So a good start. Remember, there's 3 heats, so you need 3 great finishes. Tristan Bottom makes a great comeback here as well. 5th place for him. Phil Bull in 6th. Logan Leitzel actually losing a few places. Comes around in 7th. Flo Lucasen, great ride here from the LCQ in 8th. Jesper Beal lost a little bit of time for that. Ryan Mahan rounds out the top 10. So great racing here. Top 3 guys really making a good battle for the lead. So yeah, that was some fun stuff to see for sure. So yeah, that's some great racing. Moto 1. So yeah, what do you think? Someone called out Jake Rose. He ended up in 2nd place. Yeah, that was a nice save by Ben. Ben was great. He didn't have any big mistakes either. So great race by him, I must say. So once again, we have 450s coming up soon. But this is not it. So we're waiting for the, and here I think here we're gonna have the 450 main event number 1. We're gonna have a warm-up lap first. Loading in. So yeah, 450s. What do you think? Who will take this? So Flo Lucasen was in 8th. That's a great finish for him. Great finish. So 9th place was Jesper Buer. Ryan Mahan in 10th. Matthias Lidman in 11th. Harry White 12th. Great race by him. That would be his first. So we have the warm-up lap still rolling here. So many 4K skins. Yeah, we're loading in pretty good here. So Adam Holm here, so this is the 450 main event number 1. There we go. Oh, it looks like Colton Mitchell had a good start. On the inside, Adam Holm gets caught up, but it's Alexis Leclerc with the whole shot here ahead of Anthony Rouliard. Connor Lintz is up here. Jeremy Cohenhauer from the LCQ is up here. Rush Chapman is up here as well. So, Rush Chapman is actually the championship leader, sorry. So here he is in 5th right now, but Alexis Leclerc holding on to that number 1 so far. Anthony Rouliard is great here on his heels here. Connor Lintz here as well. Oh, and he makes a mistake and gets caught up with Cohenhauer, but he rises up. Oh, and Alexis Leclerc is down. So Anthony Rouliard in the lead. I don't expected him to lead one of these tonight, but here he is, Magic Racing rider, looking good on there. So Rush Chapman from 5th to 2nd here on the first lap, so he's looking good for that overall. Connor Lintz is still up here in 3rd. Fred Heather in 4th. And Yannick Mueller switching to the 450s this week. He started up the first 2 races on 250s. Makes a move on Fred Heather there, so up into 4th. Oh, Fred Heather goes down. So we have Josh Hamilton here, the new Transmoto rider from this week. Here's Alexis Leclerc as well, up into the top. So Anthony Rouliard is under pressure from Rush Chapman right now. Connor Lintz isn't far behind, but I'm having a hard time thinking that Anthony is going to hold off on Rush for this entire main event. He's so close as well. And Connor is going with... Oh, and Anthony Rouliard was down in that first corner, so now it's all about Rush. Can Connor Lintz now bring out some speed here and try to latch on to Rush? See if he can follow him. Yannick Mueller actually inherits 3rd, so great ride for his first 450 race of the season. Connor Lintz looking good on that Architect Honda. But Rush Chapman still in 1st. So we have some big heavy hitters down below as well. So coming into lap 4 here, Rush Chapman still in the lead. Connor Lintz, Yannick Mueller comes around in 3rd. Alexis Leclerc up to 4th again. Hunter Root, the last year's champion, is coming around here and 5th place. Logan Deepedy in 6th. That's great from the LCQ, so great ride by him. Janice Fjellberg we haven't seen in a while, so he's up here in the top 10 as well. Josh Hamilton, Adam Holm, Jeremy Cohenhauer and Fred Heather. So yeah, we have Tyson Frisk as the 4-time American Supercross champion. Jeremy Seabolt, Jeremy Shipley, the championship leader after Anaheim 1. Back here, buried in the pack, so we're gonna see here. Yeah, Rush Chapman is pulling out a little bit of a gap on Connor Lintz, 2 seconds gap, but one small mistake and that could all be gone. So Alexis Leclerc passed Mueller, so he's in 3rd. Mueller is also passed by Hunter Root, so a small mistake from Yannick. So Hunter Root and Yannick Mueller here coming around. So going for the triple double. Dennis Fjellberg is having a good ride here in 6th. Oh, and just as I say that, he goes over the bars. Logan Deepedy from the LCQ now up into 6th place. Oh, great ride. Jeremy Cohenhauer also from the LCQ up into the 7th spot. So great rides by these LCQ riders. Maybe some extra track time will make the difference. Oh, and there we have Logan DePatty down, so getting passed by a bunch of people. But still, Rush Chapman in the lead, a 4-second lead now over Connor Lintz. So he's, or 5-second even, so he's pulling out a little bit of a lead. And here comes the fast Frenchman, Alexis Leclerc, coming up here. So what can he do against Connor? He's closing in a little bit on him on that iLab Husqvarna. So he has really has a very unique style of riding, I must say, but he makes it work, and he's as fast as anyone around these Supercross tracks. Connor still looking solid here in 2nd place, losing contact with Rush, but he wants 3 good main events, so he's probably not wanna try to throw anything away here at the first one. A little bit of mistake by Alexis Leclerc, so losing some time on Connor Lintz. So let's go back and see here. We have Adam Holm closing in on his teammate Jeremy Cohenhauer. So, how will these two race? Team orders? I don't think, but maybe they'll be a little bit nicer than they would have been. Jack saying it's painful. Yeah, but you made 14th. It's not bad. It's really good. So hitting some lap traffic here. Adam Holm making that triple. So the lappers coming out, watching for the leaders to pass. So we have a switch up here. So we have a fight between Alexis Leclerc trying to get around Connor Lintz, but makes a little bit of mistake, but didn't lose too much time. So and Connor Lintz hits the pole, so Alexis Leclerc goes by, so change for 2nd place here. Connor is right on him though, so I don't expect him to give this up so easily. So let's see what he can do. So you see some ruts, pretty big ruts starting to form in these bowl turns. He's pulling out all over there as well. Oh, great line. Oh, and Alexis Leclerc gets legs off, jumps a little bit short, and that's it for him. And there goes Hunter Root as well. So Hunter Root from a pretty bad start up into 3rd here, creeping up on Connor Lintz. He's not only 5.5 seconds back on Connor, so this could be very interesting. So the timer has run out, so another lap for Rush, so he's gonna, so 2 more laps go. Oh, and Rush goes down, and legs off, and that's a bad place. So here comes Connor Lintz. How far will he go? Oh, and Rush has gotten up, but how far behind will he be coming out of this rhythm section? He will still be 3.5 seconds behind, but yeah, that's some mix-up. So we have 1.5 laps to go, and here comes Hunter Root as well. Great race by Hunter Root. So it looks like Hunter has had a little bit of more of a learning curve, so to say, with this E-Road than some of the others, but he's getting into the groove now. But he's on attack from behind. We have Alexis Leclerc coming back up on, makes the quad. And will he make the move? He makes the move, squares up Hunter on the inside, but Hunter has the inside. And Alexis Leclerc actually jumps to the inside. Hunter isn't done though, but he's gonna have to check up on that one. So, and that's Rush Chapman down again. So now we have Connor Lintz in the lead, but a pretty decent gap. Alexis Leclerc actually inherits 2nd from that. So now we have a big battle here for 3rd place, or 2nd place even, because we have Hunter Root not far behind, and then we have Rush coming up behind. So big battle here for third or second for the last lap. Connor Lynch up out in the lead. So, but he has a little bit of a gap. So, well, what's that? Hunter Root? Yeah, Hunter Root was down in that corner. So Rush Chapman now in third place. And he's not far behind Alexis Leclerc, but the win goes to Connor Lynch. And here comes Alexis Leclerc, will take second place. Hunter Root, oh, so Rush makes a mistake, goes over the berm. Hunter Root takes third place, and where is Adam Holm takes fourth. Rush Chapman must have been stuck in the Davalo space and goes from first to fifth on the last 2 laps. That was not a very good last 2 laps for Rush Chapman, but congratulations to Connor Lynch for taking the win. Alexis Leclerc, Hunter Root, Adam Holm, Rush Chapman. Yannick Mueller takes 6th. Jeremy Cohenauer, a great ride from the LCQ in 7th. Josh Hamilton 8th. Jeremy Shipley all the way up to 9th. And Jesse Mullins, one of the favorites for tonight's win, in 10th. Rounds out the 10th place. So, yeah, some great racing here tonight. So, that's heat number 1 done there. So yeah, that's pretty darn good racing, I must say. So Connor Lynch with a win. That's not bad at all. So I'm gonna make some changes here. And we're into the 250 West main event number 2 in a bit. I haven't even finished the points from the first race here. So Clay Alfred was 15th. Lysander Bigwood? Okay. More. So yeah, great racing, I must say. Great racing. Sorry, I'm trying to do some math here while doing this. So we're loading into 250 main event number 2 in just a minute. So, sorry about that, but this is actually number 2. Missing the start, I'm very sorry about that. But it's Ben Seberg with the whole shot. Mats Orstad is in second place. Jake Rose in third. Ole Skolman is in fourth, so a better start for him this time around. Jack Haley is up here as well. Where do we have the winner from the first race. He's buried somewhere down here. Oh, he's buried. Oh, and he's up in the lead. Never mind me. Jake Rose was in second place. So another great start for Ben Seberg. Not known for his starts, but he's making them work here. Mats Årstad is having a really good race here. Second place so far. Jack Haley, another solid race. Matthias Lidman up here. Olle Skolman. And here comes Jake Rose, but Matthias Lidman makes the move on Jake Rose. Jake not even being able to triple out of that. Here comes Clint Martin, and he gets punted by Ryan Mahan, but he rides out of it. Ryan Mahan doesn't get out of that. Here comes Logan Leitzel as well, but man, Ben Seberg all alone here in first place after just a few laps, so great racing. Mats Årstad is holding a good second place still, and Jack Haley isn't really close on him yet. Matthias Lidman from the LCQ, great race in fourth. Olle Skolman, pole position for tonight, in fifth place. He is coming up on his teammate Matthias Lidman here. Mitas Racing. So Jack Haley is starting to put some pressure on Mats Årstad for second place, but Ben Seberg is checking out in the lead, 5 seconds already. See if and Mats didn't make the triple, so a little bit of more time gained for Jack. He's almost on the back of him right now. So Olle Skolman must have made a mistake, because we have Logan Leitzel up here in the 5th spot right now. So Jack Haley is still working on Mats Årstad. Great race by Mats Årstad so far. He is not just like grabbing a good start and just making mistakes. He's actually holding his own here against the very best 250 riders in Europe. So, but Jack Haley is right on him right now, so he's gonna have to get a move on. Logan Leitzel is also very close here to Matthias Lidman. Oh, and he misses, Mats Årstad misses that. Oh, will he make the double? Yes, he does. Jack Haley is coming up, so who's got the more whoop speed? Jack Haley has a little bit more whoop speed and gets the inside on Mats here. Oh, and Ben Seberg was down. So that's Ben Seberg, and he doesn't make the triple either, so from third to first in just one corner. Jack Haley is looking good right now. Mats Årstad is second still, so making some great progress here. Ben Seberg is still, oh, he makes a mistake, but he saves it. Matthias Lidman is still being followed by Logan Leitzel in 5th. Jack Haley still in the lead. Mats Årstad is putting pressure on Jack again. So Mats is not done. He wants this win. We still have a lot of racing to go. We have 5 more minutes and a lap. So a lot of racing to go. So Jack Haley, Mats Årstad, but here comes Ben Seberg. He's creeping up on Mats. Will he be able to make it? Close enough. Oh, we have a pass for 4th place. Logan Leitzel makes the pass on Matthias Lidman. Oh, and that was Mats Årstad down. So we have Ben. Oh, and Ben Seberg goes down in the first rhythm section. So Mats Årstad is. Oh, and Max Årstad is really putting pressure on Jack Haley right now. So Logan Leitzel up to 3rd place. Great comeback, great ride for him. The championship leader, he's just collecting those points, being consistent. Jack Haley a little bit faster through that section, so gaining a little bit of time on Mats. But Logan Lightsoul is creeping up. He can be a contender for this. There's still a lot of racing to go. And here comes Matthias Lidman, still in 4th. So last qualifier he was 4th in the LCQ, and now he's 4th in the main event. So on board with Logan Lightsoul. We'll see how he does this track. So that's an on-off, and then it's a triple-double out of this first rhythm section. It's not too bad rough in the corners just yet. And then there's a little bump into this back section here. That you can go inside or outside, triple-double. Into the whoops, second gear pinned for Logan. And he's creeping up slowly on Mats here, I think. And then it's a triple single before this last 2 corners. Then making that go up onto the table. And there we go. So Logan is gaining on Mats pretty fast here. So we still have a few laps to go. A little bit of mistake. Matthias Lidman is all by himself here. Logan, can he get some moves on Mats here? What a great ride by Mats. So rising to the occasion when he gets a good start and just hammering down solid laps, and he's running the pace of the leaders as well, so kudos to him. But here comes Logan Lightsoul. He's really closing in now, trying to close the gap for a maybe make a move. Not making the triple on there, but didn't lose that much time over it. So this is the best battle we got here. Oh, and will he makes now? He's not too far behind. So will he make this? Jack Haley is all alone in first, but he's not too far ahead of these two. Oh, and mistake. Oh, and they both go down. No legs off for Logan, but a legs off for Mats. So second place handing over to Mats Orstad now. And Matthias Lidman has gone down as well, and so has Ben Seberg. So we have Phil Bull now in 4th place. Ben Seberg down to 5th. So he's not going to be too happy about how this race turned out. Oh, and another crash for Matthias Lidman, losing more places. Here comes Clint Martin and holding coach, who was 3rd in the first moto as well. So we have Ben Seberg. Oh, almost cases that triple, but he's right on the tail here of Philip Bull. Oh, and he makes a little squirrely there. Lappers moving out of the way. That's very nicely done. Ben Seberg closing in on Phil Bull here. But we have Jack Haley still in the lead ahead of Logan Lightsoul and Mats Orstad. So next time around they will only have 1 lap to go. Oh, and here he comes on the inside. A little bit faster through the whoops there. Phil Bull checks up, so another position to Ben Seberg. Ben Seberg isn't actually too far behind Mats Orstad here in the 3rd. So he can still make the podium. 1 more lap to go. Oh, and a crash for Mats Orstad. So Ben Seberg now in 3rd. Phil Bull is in 4th. Clint Martin now rounds up the top 5. So a good race for the Australian. Phil Bull, great ride by the Volcom rider. Ben Seberg had a great start, then a little slump in the middle, and then a strong finish. So Logan is still in second place, dealing with a lot of lappers here for the final lap. But Jack Haley takes the win. Oh, and Logan Leitzel goes down. Lappers everywhere. So where is Ben Seberg? Will actually go past and grab the second place from Logan. A lot of lappers here at the end. So Phil Bull will take third. Great ride by him. Logan will get up and finish in fourth. Jake Rose will actually take over that fifth spot as well. So Holden Coat, another good ride for him, sixth. Mats Orstad is down. We'll let Jesper Beer goes by as well, but Mats Orstad will come home in ninth. That's a big hit for him. He was so long, he was up in the mix. So yeah, that's a bit unfortunate for him. But yeah, so great racing again here. So Jack Haley with the win, Ben Seberg with second, so those two are looking good for the overall. Philip Bull third, Logan Leitzel in fourth, Jake Rose in fifth. Then we have in sixth place, we have
Hey.
hello. How was? Had a great ride.
Yeah, it's very stressful. Oh, it's hard work.
Yeah, it is. It is. What did you finish? I didn't. I haven't.
15.
Yeah, that's good. So 14, 15 is good.
I was last as well.
Yeah.
That was a long way down.
Yeah.
I'm so sketchy. Like there was a few times just going through ribbon sections, and I just couldn't stop for the corner. There's one time if Hughesy's watching, then I killed him, and I didn't mean to. I come up short. Hey, after the second Supercross triple, you go triple, then single out.
Yep.
I cased the triple, and it just endoed me, and I just went straight into him. But
Yep.
Neil Wells says this live stream setup is incredible compared to NA.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, as long as I don't miss the start like I did last time. I'm trying to do a spreadsheet, but for some reason today they're very quick between the races, so I haven't had time to actually fill in the spreadsheet. So we're gonna see how it goes with the overall. I'm gonna try.
Will you have 450 main 1 demo?
No,
No.
I'm not saving demos right now.
Oh, I need someone. I need to get off someone.
I'm sure the Johan
Yeah.
Bruno or whoever is.
Missed it.
Yep.
Did you see my start in first race?
Yeah, we were really on it until you.
Me and Flo had a bit of a coming together, and he was trying to get up from his legs off, and he was laid on top of me. I was like, I can't do anything.
Yeah, so this will be the 452. So I'm gonna have to do the spreadsheet later.
I timed out.
If I can. Yeah, so did I, but I just loaded back in. So yeah, we had, I can't even remember who won the first one. Connell Lynch won the first one here. Ahead of Alexis Leclerc and Hunter Root, so those are the guys right now. So yeah, we're gonna see here. Here we go.
Yeah, Chapman didn't do well. He was riding right in the first one. He just had a bit of a bad spell towards the end.
Yeah. Yeah, he was. He started out good, but here we go. Second main event. So 12 minutes for this one. And here we go. 450 main 2. So not the best of start for Hunter Root, but a great start once again for Alexis Leclerc. And they both go out. So both Connor Lynch and Alexis Leclerc tangled up in the beginning. So Jeremy Seabolt, and he was way down in Moto 1. So up here with the lead. Tyson Fresquez also buried in the first moto up here. Jeremy Shipley also, but he I think he was 6th or 7th in the first one. Fred Heather once again a good start, and Connor Lynch, what a comeback from that, going outside of the first turn. So he's in 5th. Great for his overall chances. But Jeremy Seabolt, we know he's as fast as anyone. See what he can do here. But yeah, I thought the 450 first heat was the track was getting pretty rough towards the end.
Yeah, it was really rough.
Yeah,
I noticed it in that moto then that I just did. It was getting a little bit rough, but it didn't look as bad as the 450 did.
Yeah, no, exactly. So we're gonna see the hits are just gonna get longer and longer. Fred Heather in 3rd now, having a great ride. Shipley, much better ride this time around, 4th right now. Connor still in 5th, so yeah, I'm very happy. Thanks for all the people tuning in for it. Appreciate it. Oh, and Jeremy Shipley jumps all the way into the whoops, landed at the second whoop or something, and he made it work. But Tyson Fresquez is getting keen on that lead, I think. Oh, and he makes mistakes, so nothing for him. Here comes Fred Heather. Shipley's following suit. But a little bit of a mistake for Tyson. Oh, and Fred Heather goes off the track. Jones back in behind Shipley in 4th. Connor is right behind him as well.
Oh, Heather looks like he's gone off track.
What?
Oh, I'm watching the stream, so I'm behind. That's stupid.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Let's stop that.
Yeah, it's like a 7 seconds, 7-8 seconds delay on the stream. There's nothing I can do about it. Shipley is closing in on Tyson a little bit. Oh, and that's Tyson is down in the corner, and Fred Heather goes down as well. Connor Lynch managed to thread the needle between them, so Connor Lynch now in 3rd place. But Jeremy Seabolt is checking out at the start. He's have a 7-second lead right now over Jeremy Shipley, so that's impressive. Connor here in 3rd, great for the overall still. And Leclerc as well, also good.
Connor and Leclerc look like the guys that are in the best position overall wise. Yep.
Shipley was pretty good in first moto. I think it was 6th or 7th or something. Or even 5th. Can't remember.
Rush Chapman in 11th and Hunter Root 12th.
Jesse Mullins really seems to struggle on this track. He was only 10th in the first moto.
I noticed Tianen seems to be struggling tonight as well, not his usual self.
Yeah, I didn't see him in the top 10 once, and he's Fjellberg as well. There's so many good guys down here. Yannick Miller is down here, Jordan Mox is down here, Tianen, as you said, Yannick Bloom, Jeremy Cohenauer. So there's a lot of fast guys pretty far down.
Yeah, Yannick had a good ride in Moto 1. I think he was 6th. Not bad for his first race on the 450.
Oh, that was good. Oh, and a battle brewing here between Shipley and Connor. Alexis Leclerc not far behind either.
That rut there before the Supercross strip was getting big already.
Yeah, and it was big in the first heat as well, I noticed. It's because there is like a pretty decent rut before the race actually starts. Like the base track still has a pretty good rut in it. And you see Leclerc, the fast Frenchman, lurking. Oh, and he makes the quad out, so gaining some time on Shipley.
Right, I've got to go and make a phone call. I'll be back for 450 Moto 3.
Yep, good luck.
Thank you very much.
We have MXY Gamer, Hugo Crescent, who made this amazing leaderboard. Thanks for joining the stream, and thanks for the leaderboard, man. It's looking great. Don't forget to mute yourself, Jack, by the way. So Jeremy Seabold must have made a mistake because he hasn't got the big lead that he had before, but 7 seconds is still quite a lot. Jeremy Shipley still only a second behind Connor, so he's really trying to make him work for this second place. Alexis Luther has dropped back a little bit, so a little bit of breathing room for Jeremy. We have a change here as well. Jesse Mullins just got the pass on Tyson for 5th place. Jeremy is close to Connor now. So these are battling it out for 2nd place right now, and that rut is getting deeper and deeper. Yeah, appreciate it, Hugo. So if you're a Frenchman, and you all probably know about MXY Gamer, doing some great streams and content, MX Simulator content in French. Oh, and a little bit of mistake there for Jeremy Shipley, but still makes the triple. Connor, and that's a lapper down. And that's another lapper down. So great dodging skills from these guys. Leclerc is not really on the pace of these guys. He's dropping a little bit more every lap, so Shipley can't really get really close to Connor. Connor riding a very consistent race this time around. Took the win in the first and riding 2nd here. Through the whoop section, another lapper down. There's lappers down everywhere here. So the E-road is starting to take its toll on this track, I think. People are starting to go down a little bit more frequently. And more lappers coming up for these guys. So this is the best battle we have at the moment. We can make a little bit of a... So Jesse Mullins, let's go on board with Shipley here. Only 1 second behind Connor. Oh, and look at this rut. This rut is getting pretty deep, and we still have another 3.5 minutes to go. Not a lot of ruts in that corner, strangely. So yeah, there's a few corners that's getting pretty chewed up. But these guys are really hauling right now. Is he making the pass on? No, he's still keeping the boats going so fast. They're not really gaining anything. Oh, this is getting really wonky with ruts. Oh, and Connor Lins is off the track, and here comes Jeremy Shipley. Almost goes into the back of him, but keeps it clean. Checks up there. That's pretty smart of him. So no change right now, and we have a lapper here. It's moving. Yes, nice to see some good lappers. Great battle here, but Jeremy just can't get really close to Connor. Connor making too few mistakes. So we have Jesse Mullins in 5th, and then we have a big train of riders. Or a big train of riders. We have Adam Holm coming here, and then it's a lapper who's behind him. And that was Jesse Mullins who went down there, so Adam Holm now up into 5th place. So great ride by him. Rush Chapman, the championship leader, here in 7th. Hunter Root, Tyson Freskis, Fred Heather, and Anthony Rouliard rounding out the top 10. So back up front, Jeremy Seabolt still riding a perfect race here, lapping Jeremy Cohenauer. And Connor Lynn's got maybe a little bit of a gap now over Shipley, but I think they're both really happy gaining as few points as possible. Kellen needs some tips. I think Kellen's stream is really good. I don't know, it's just he's much better at commentating and stuff than I am, so he's knows everyone as well. He's got a lot of stats in his head and stuff, so but I appreciate you telling me. Oh, that was Jeremy Seabolt down, so Connor Lynn's into the lead here again. Once again he's taking advantage of the others' mistakes, and now he's packing the lead. Jeremy Shipley is still on him though. He's been just 1.5 seconds behind Connor now for like 5 or 6 laps. Jeremy, who was doing so well and riding with a comfortable lead, but a little bit too much mistakes. Maybe E-Road bite him with this. Alexis Leclerc here in 4th, so still very good as well for the overall. Shipley as well, so this will be interesting. So he's not a little bit sketchy there, but makes it work. So Connor here still in 1st. So another great ride. So we're gonna go into the final lap here for these guys. We're not gonna go into the final lap here, so never mind the leaderboard. It's not the final lap somehow. So this leaderboard is still very new, so we're making, or Hugo is making improvements all the time to it. Seabolt's creeping up a little bit here on Shipley, misses the triple, but the Lapper gets out of the way. No, there is actually a crowd background crowd noise I added for just ambiance or immersion or what you will. So I haven't heard too many people saying they're bothered by it, so I'm keeping it for now. Connor, still a great ride here, 1st place. Jeremy Shipley, these two has been riding consistently for so long. So now it says that Connor has finished, but he hasn't. So here we go. Connor Lynn's with the win in 2nd moto as well, so 1-1 so far for Connor. Jeremy Shipley as well in 2nd place, great ride. Jeremy Seabolt, still a good ride in 3rd, much better than his 1st moto. Alexis Leclerc in 4th. Rush Chapman has come from the back and puts in a great ride in 5th. Jesse Mullins having a battle here with Adam Holm for 6th place. Hunter Roots, Tyson Frescas is down, so he might lose a few more spots here. Yep. Maybe not. So Tyson Frescas in 9th. Dennis Fjellberg is coming up in 10th place. Anthony Woolyard, Josh Hamilton, Fred Heather, Amelia Mabru, Cohenauer, Tianen, Phillips, Deepati, Blue, Moxie, and Mueller is not in the race anymore. So yeah, another good ride for another good good racing. We have some pretty good racing here. So yeah, we're gonna make. Things are evolving all the time. I'm pretty happy how this stream looks so far. So we have the last 250 West coming up, and I'm sorry that I can't keep you up to date with the scores, because the action is going too fast for me to actually fill out the leaderboard. Like it's too fast to go. I can't keep up. They're doing the races too fast, which is good, I suppose. But going into the last race for the 250s, we have Ben Seberg and Holden Coat. No, wait a minute. Holden Coat. No. So Ben Seberg, Jack Haley, Jake Rose, all of those is in good spots for. So Ben Seberg is on 3 points. Jack Haley is on 5 points. Jake Rose is on 7 points. That's your top 3. So Tristan Bottom. So this is the warm-up. This is just the warm-up. So no reason to get excited. So the guys are already making improvements to the stream. Oh, we're having some lag issues here, but I'm pretty sure, not sure what's going on, but the race hasn't started yet, so that's good. So last 250 main event coming up. So if my math is correct, we have still Ben Seberg on 3, Jack Haley on 5. This is so hard, by the way. No, that's not right. There we go. Jack Haley. We have Logan Lightsall. He's on 11 points. Holden Coat is on 12 points. So Ben Seberg, Jack Haley, and Jake Rose. Philip Bull on 9 points as well. So restart server. Okay. So we're restarting server here. There we go. Maybe I can get on top of this leaderboard here. Let's see, Holden Coat was 6th. Tristan Bottom was, let's see, Logan Lightsall 4th. Jake Rose 5th. Clint Martin was 7th. Oh, Clint Martin was last in the first one. Jesper Bia 8th. So yeah, we have Ben Seberg on 3, Jack Haley on 5, Jake Rose on 7, Philip Bull on 9, Holden Coat on 9, Logan Lightson on 11 points. So yeah, we have 250 Moto 1 coming up here any minute. Still 18 people watching, so thank you all for sticking with us. So this will be the last main of the night coming up here. So I'm gonna try to see if I can... Connor Lins has gone 1-1. Shipley was 9th in the first one. And we have Alexis Leclerc was 2nd. Rush was 5th. Hunter was 3rd. Jesse was 10th. Jeremy Seabold was in 17th place. And then we have the second main event. Jeremy Shipley. What? Jeremy Shipley? Oh, so we have a mix up here that I didn't actually realize, but Jeremy Shipley gets the win for the main event number 2. So by only 0.3 of a second, so we probably had some cuts on Connor Lins coming in, so Jeremy Shipley actually gets the win there, so that's a bit of a shake-up. So there will be 2 and 1, and we have a lot of 4K skins on stream, so let's hope I can join back in before the main event starts. And yeah, we're still in warm-up, so we're all good to go. So that's good. So I'm still gonna try and do some math before this, or do some... So Alexis Leclerc was 4th. Jeremy, that doesn't matter. Hunter Root was 8th. Rush Chapman 5. Jesse Mullins 6. Yada yada yada. That will be... Oh, so Connor Lins is having a pretty big nice lead for the overall here with 3 points, but I'm gonna get to that. Here we go. Main event, almost missed it again. Tristan Bodrum once again with a hole shot. So that's pretty impressive. Oh, and he goes down, so no more. Flo Lucassen from the LCQ into the lead. Tyler Fry on the 252 stroke, also from the LCQ. And second, Edward Mora, Matthias Lidman from the LCQ. So a lot of the LCQ guys here on the first 4. Ryan Mahan, Lysander Bigwood, Ben Seberg. Ben Seberg is the favorite, like he's he has the least amount of points coming in, and he has another great start here tonight on the last main event. So, oh, and that's a pile up. We have Edwin Mora down, so Flo Lucassen now into the lead here. This is 12 minutes, so it's a long main event. But we have the LCQ boys 1 and 2, so that's pretty impressive rides by these guys. Flo riding great. He was the rider of the week for EMF last week. So these guys are really making the best of their position. Ryan Mahan as well, haven't had the best 2 main events so far. Ben Seberg in 4th now, making progress. He's eager for this win here in Anaheim. Ooh, so some cross jumping going on there. Ben Seberg, oh, and Ben Seberg gets swappy and he goes legs off in the whoops. Jake Rose gets by him, so Jake Rose into 4th, and Jack Haley. So here's the front runners. Jack Haley and Jake Rose are the contenders for the win together with Ben Seberg, and Ben got up pretty quick, so Ben is still in 7th, right behind Edward Mora, so he still has a lot of time to make these points up. Flo Lucason is still in the lead here, but he's shadowed by a whole trail of riders. We have Matthias Lidman, Ryan Mahan, Jake Rose coming up, and Jack Haley isn't that far behind either, so this is some great racing to watch here. Oh, they're so close, all 4 of them. So going 2 wide in 2 rows here. Matthias Lidman is still in 2nd place, doing what he can on Flo. Oh, and Ryan Mahan and Jake Rose goes side by side on the triple. These last rhythm sections, will he make a move? No. Backs off. Ryan Mahan in the middle of all this. Is he going defensive? Is he going on the move? Nobody knows. But man, this is some close racing. Flo Lucason still in the lead. Oh, and a small mistake. Matthias Lidman is right on him. So these LCQ riders are riding fantastic here in these main events. And look at this. Oh, 4 guys in the air at the same time. Oh, and Ryan Mahan makes the move on Lidman, whom Lidman also loses Jake Rose and will lose Jack Haley. So from 2nd to 5th in just 1 section. And oh, and here goes Jake Rose on the inside of Mahan. They are side by side in the whoops. Jake Rose will have the inside and cuts over a little bit on Mahan, but gets the spot nicely. So Jake Rose from 5th to 2nd here in just a few corners, and he's all over Flo for the lead here. What a race so far. Makes a little mistake. Oh, and they go 3 wide into the corner and a big pile up. All 5 riders in this, and out first goes Jack Haley. Matthias Lidman jumps off the track, so that leaves 2nd place to Jake Rose. Ryan Mahan gets up, well, gets punted by Ben Seberg, who is back up into all this. Flo Lucason from 1st to 5th in just a matter of seconds. So Jack Haley is looking good here for this overall. Jake Rose as well, Matthias Lidman. Ben Seberg is in 4th, so Ben Seberg is looking good for the overall. I don't have the... I'm actually gonna quickly just pull up these. So we have Jack Haley and Seberg on 5, Haley on Seberg on 3, Jack Haley on 5, and Jake Rose on 7. That's your top 3 going into this main event. Haley, Rose, and Seberg. Seberg now working on Lidman for 3rd. Lidman not giving up anything. Jake Rose is reeling in Jack Haley here for the lead. So I think Jake Rose is very key. Oh, and tries to make the triple and makes the triple. Impressive. So Jake is on the gas here. Jumps into the whoop section. But Jack Haley is riding phenomenal. Not letting Jake get too close. Oh, chasing a little bit there, losing a little bit of ground to Jack Haley. So Logan Leitzel has come through the pack here and passed Matthias Lidman for 4th. So Phil Bull, Holden Coach is coming up here as well. He's having a few good rides, and Harry White up here into the mix in 8th place. Great ride by Harry. So good to see some TM Factory Racing colors up into the top 10. Mahan as well, Mora rounding out the top 10 right now. But Jake Rose and Jack Haley going at it for the 1st place still. Seberg a little bit alone here. A few seconds back of these. And then another few seconds back we have Logan Leitzel. Lidman is under pressure here from Holden Colt. Oh, and he makes a move on the inside before the finish. Nice move. Phil Bull is coming along as well. Phil Bull was great place. Logan Leitzel, the championship leader, but he's not having anything to do with the overall here today, unfortunately for the fast American. Seberg is making some moves here. Seberg in third. So Seberg has gone 1-1. No, 1-2, and is looking good here in third. So he's looking really good for the overall right now. Leitzel in fourth, making through some laps of traffic. That was someone down. Couldn't see who that was, but Jack Haley is still leading. Jake Rose is not getting closer. Ben Seberg as well is lapping Jack Gatland, it looks like. Jack in a battle of his own here. No real fights here. We have the closest we have is Harry White is catching up to Matthias Lidman. So will he be able to make some move on Matthias? Will he dive the inside? No, keeps it to the outside. Not really any big ruts forming right now. Oh, and he goes down. Matthias Lidman didn't catch enough speed through that corner, so a big change up here. Jack Haley still in the lead. Jake Rose still keeping him honest here, but he can't get really close to him. People are just holding their positions back here. Phil Bull. And here we have Harry. So Harry gained a position from that, so he's in 7th. And Mora is the one behind him. We have a lapper in between. But the battle is heating up here for the lead. Jake Rose is trying to catch Jack Haley with everything he has. So this track isn't easy to make up times on. Oh, and more lap traffic here. We have a Suzuki rider slowing down and letting these leaders by. So we can see Haley up front here. So not too much. Oh, and Jack Haley goes down, and Jake Rose goes into the back of him. And here comes Ben Seberg. Will Ben Seberg go 1-2-1? So Ben Seberg inherits the lead. Logan Leitzel gets all the way up to 2nd place. Jake Rose gets up ahead of Haley, so these two are still locked in a fight. Jake Rose is in the hunt for the overall, but right now Ben Seberg is making this look very good, because Ben won the first main event and got 2nd in the second one, so Ben is looking really good right now. But there's a lot of lap traffic here. Anything can happen. Logan as well. Jake Rose is close. Oh, and he gets... Oh, and Jack Haley is trying to find a way around Jake Rose again. So these two being really close up. So Haley on the move here, trying to get closer to Jake. Oh, and lappers galore everywhere. So many lappers. They're having to make their way through, and these lappers are locked into battles of their own. Oh, and Jake Rose seems to have problems here with a lapper. Lapper goes upside, and yeah, so that's good for Jack Rose. But yeah, Jack Haley is really on it, but it's hard to get really up close, so still 1 second behind. Oh, nice line through there by Jack. He's really close here. I don't want to go off this camera right now. Losing a little bit there. So yeah, great fight between these for third. So this is the final lap. Oh, and Jack Haley goes down, misses the triple. And here comes Phil Bull, but I think Jack Haley is gonna get going again. Have to go around. Yeah, he will get going. But Ben Seberg will take the win here, because this is the last lap. So Ben Seberg will take the overall with a fantastic 1-2-1. Logan Leitzel misses the actual next last corner. Jake Rose almost gets him. So we have some cuts maybe going on here. Jack Haley will have to settle for fourth, and I'm gonna do some quick math in a minute. Phil Bull is fifth. So while we wait for the rest to finish, I'm gonna do some quick math here. Ben Seberg is your overall winner, I'm pretty sure. Jack Haley comes in fourth, so Jack Haley ends up with 9 points. Drake Rose in third, so he ends up with 10 points. And who else do we have? Philip Bull, he fifth, so he ends up with 14 points. And Holden Coat, where did Holden Coat finish? Where did Holden Coat finish? He finished in sixth, so sixth for Holden Coat. That puts him on 15th. So let me see here. So we have Ben Seberg taking the win on 4 points with 1-2-1 scores. Jack Haley is second place with 9 points and with a 4-1-4. And then we have Jake Rose in third place with a 2-5-3. So yeah, there it is, the podium for the 250 class. And we're trying to load into the 450 now. So yeah, great racing once again. I really like this format. There's more racing to go on. Oh, so MXY Gamer is making some changes to the leaderboard as we go, so that's always nice. So see here, we have going into the last main event for 450s. We have Connor Lynch on 3 points, Alexis Leclerc on 6 points, and then we have Jeremy Shipley and Russ Chapman on 10 points, and then Hunter Root on 11. So Connor Lynch is looking really good here. Alexis Leclerc also looking good on 6 points. So there's a lot of, that's pretty much the only ones who have something to do with this, I think. And for the overall, Connor Lynch is in the lead as of right now. So there you have your first ones. So here we go. So 450 coming up in a little bit. So here we have it, the last main of the evening. Yeah, thanks for making some small changes. there we go, last main of the night. Yeah, and the timer works perfectly now. Great start for Russ Chapman, but once again, for the third time, I think I got all three of them, Alexis Leclerc. Something is clearly working for him on the starts today. Tyson Fresquez, a good start here. See if he can hold on to this second place. Hasn't looked like quite the champion that he is this year so far. Logan Deepady, we have Dennis Fjellberg, had a good start but got taken down. Jordan Moxie is up here. Russ Chapman is looking good as well. Where do we have the current leader? Shipley is in second place, so he's up here, so he's looking good. Hunter Root, Hamilton. Where is Connor Lynch? He's all the way back here in whatever place this is. 14th place, but it's a long main event. We have 15 minutes, so we have a lot to go.
Hello.
Hello, Jack. How did you do?
16th, I think.
Oh, that's good. 15, 15, 14, 16. That's really good.
Yeah, weren't too bad. I had a bit of trouble early on. That's not including shutting the server down.
Yeah.
I don't know what, my internet cut out completely while I was trying to load in, and it just...
Yeah, I don't know why they restarted the server, but they did for some reason.
I think because everyone had 60,000 offset or something, someone said.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, Leclerc is leading the way here. I don't know if you caught the points.
No.
Connor Lynch is currently leading the 450 class ahead of Leclerc.
2 points.
Yeah, 3 points, and then Leclerc on 6. So those are pretty much the two we're looking for, but we also have Russ Chapman and Jeremy Shipley on 10 points. But
Linz is way down at the moment.
Yeah, Linz is way down right now. So
he got into C-Bowl just before the first Supercross triple.
Yep. Fresquez is having a good start here, but he's not looking as quick as he used to be. Valtteri, who has had 2 horrible main events, up in 3rd here, so he's out for some redemption in this last main event. See if he can keep it up for 15 minutes. He's all over Fresquez here for 2nd place. But yeah, that last 250 main event was crazy. There was so much going on and people everywhere fighting. It was a great race, to be honest.
Harry rode well. Harry got a 7th.
Yep. I got some screen time on him, so he rode well. You boys, you young boys, you will just make progress, I think, during the season. Oh, and Valtteri, will he make a move on Fresquez? No. Fresquez is probably faster than he looks, because Valtteri is on him, but he's not losing very much ground on...
They run identical lap times.
Yeah. But Valtteri is staying real close. Oh, he misses the triple, so some breathing room for Fresquez there. Let's go on board with... Oh, and swap.
Valtteri.
Yep, he goes down. Here comes Logan.
He's having a good ride.
Yeah, another one. And you should have seen, by the way, in the start of the 3rd main event for the 250s, this last race. For the first 2 laps, the first 3 riders were LCQ riders.
Really?
Flo, Lidman, and who else was it? It's another one of the LCQ riders up there. So that's pretty amazing.
Linz is making steady progress. He's up to 11th. He's gone past Mullins, who seems to be struggling tonight.
Yeah, and Shipley has gone a little bit backwards. He had the best start of the...
Yeah, Valtteri's gone down to 11th.
Yeah, it's so stacked. They're like so close to each other. So we have a battle here between Hunter Root and Adam Holm. And Russ Chapman is right on these. So on board with... Oh, and Rush gets squirrely, goes out of the whoops. So that was probably lucky for him, or if he would have kept going in the whoops, he would have swapped out probably. So he didn't lose too much time on that, actually. So Adam Holm is really close to Hunter as well.
Yeah, Adam's had a good ride tonight. He's been riding well.
Yeah. Yeah, so they're locked in a pretty intense battle here. And then you have as well Logan D-Paddy in front of all these, leading the way, leading the train. So see who can make the first move. Oh, and a mistake for D-Paddy. Will he lose like 8 positions from now? He's lost 2 and Rush on the outside.
The battle for the lead as well. Leclerc and Fresco separated by less than half a second.
Yeah, Hunter Root makes a mistake and loses. Oh, and he cases and goes down. So Hunter Root is losing ground right now. Oh, and a battle for the lead here. Frescas is all over Leclerc. So maybe we get to see some of the 4-time Supercross champ tonight. Oh, this is they're so close. These two, I think these two have been battling quite a while over the years.
Yeah,
they're veterans, both champions. Oh, he made that actually.
On board with Fresquez at the moment is unreal.
Yeah, I think he's feeling it right now. And Leclerc probably has the overall in his mind. Connor Lynch is up to 8th already, so but that won't be enough because Leclerc will be on 7 and Lynch will be on 11 as it is right now. So Lynch needs to make more ground if he wants to get this over.
Fresquez that line.
Yeah.
Where they're developing that big rut in that corner, he singled out of the section and landed into the rut.
Yeah. That rut will get so deep at the end of this.
You're only halfway through.
Oh, and he's making the move here, and jumping into the whoop section. Oh, they're side by side coming in. Oh, that won't work. No,
whoa.
The balls go down. What just happened? Oh, and Adam Holm is actually in 3rd place right now. And he comes up here right...
Oh, and not the best track re-entry from Leclerc there.
No, so that's his own fault. So, fortunately enough, Holm stays up, but Fresquez gets up better or earlier than Leclerc. So Fresquez is the leader, and he has quite a little gap down to Adam Holm. Great ride.
Adam got a 4th in one of the races. I didn't see where he got in the second race.
Yeah. I'm gonna quick look here. Yeah. I don't have the results up. So Rush Chapman as well. So he'll end up with 13 points right now. Let me see here. Where is everybody? Shipley will end up with 15 points. Rush Chapman will end up with 13 points. Where do we have Connor Lynch? He's down.
Still in 8th place.
8th place, so he will end up with 9 points. And
Lynch just gained a position on Josh Hamilton. Yeah. Hamilton went wide.
And Leclerc will end up on 12. So right now Lynch is holding the overall with 1 point ahead of Leclerc. No, that can't be right.
Lynch got the fastest lap of the race as well.
Yeah. No, that's right. I think that's right. So Wide Open, love that stream, just gets more and more professional. Great job. Thank you very much, Melker. Great to have you on here. So everyone is pretty spread out here, but I think Adam Holm is making some great progress on Fresquez right now.
He is gaining on him.
Yeah, so Adam Holm is really feeling it.
Yeah, whether Fresquez has just toned it down a little bit to just try and be consistent.
Yeah, Fresquez has nothing to do with the overall tonight, so he might as well just go for it. Adam, I'm not sure what I think he got pretty far down in one of them. I'm gonna have to check that, but
yeah, I know he got a 4th in a 1, so
yeah.
Lynch is now up to 6th and right on the rear tyre of Logan.
Yeah, and he's passed Leclerc as well, so now he's definitely in the lead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, where's Logan gone?
So Adam is making some... Oh, it's getting rough right now. And we still have another 5 minutes to go, so this could get really interesting, to be honest. But Fresca is looking good here in the lead. But and he goes
he's
into
down.
a lapper, yep. And Holm misses them, so Holm now into the lead. And Chapman goes by as well. So Fresca's from first to third. Unlucky lapper, but how is Rush feeling it this late in the night? Well, it's probably morning or midday for him.
Midday for the Americans, I think.
Yeah. So he's 2 seconds. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that's Tiainen. So he goes a laps down. He was up here in the top 3 just 5-6 minutes ago. So he's already getting lapped. So not a good race for him. But yeah, Chapman is looking smooth here.
Mullins is really struggling. He was up there in the championship. He messaged me in the week because he did my track preview for me this week, and he messaged me pretty much 10 minutes after the North American race saying with a demo, and I was like, that was quick. And he was like, yeah, I was so mad after the race that I just went on there and had some fun. So I don't know if he just can't seem to gel with the track, or it sounds like he had a rough night at the North American race as well. So
yeah, he did, and he's not. I think he was 5th in Moto 2, but the first one he was 10th, I think. So it hasn't had to be the best rides. I thought he would excel at these when E-Road is a factor, but it hasn't been the case really. So
tight enough in the lead. 1 second separates them.
Yep. So Adam is riding well, but Rush is riding great here, and Rush is looking to extend his points lead, I think, in the championship. I don't know who's second actually. I
think it may be Linz or maybe Linz in second.
Yeah, so Linz up to 5th now, so Linz is looking great for the overall here. He will end
He is
up
closing as well on both Shipley and Tyson.
Yeah. So Chapman will end up with 12 points, Shipley and 14, but Linz will only have 8 points. So.
Oh, Linz is down. I don't know how he crashed there.
Oh, and Leclerc goes by him, so yeah, maybe. Oh, and this is close racing right now. He's right on to Rush. Rush is right on to Adam Holm here.
It'd be nice to see Adam win this. Don't think he's, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think he has won a main event before.
Oh, and the case is that, and here comes Rush. Rush goes for the quad as well. Yeah. So Adam Holmes backs it down wisely.
It may not be a bad thing coming into these lappers for Adam. If he can hang on to the back, look at the lapper coming flying on the track. But if he can hang on to the back of Rush has got to go through the lappers first.
Yep. Shipling is having a quiet rider in 3rd, but he's quite the ways behind. He passed.
How many laps they got? They got
Tyson.
6 lappers just ahead of him.
So 3 more laps, because we're gonna have 3 more laps.
Yeah.
Frescus is right on Shipley here. Oh, and he goes for the inside. No. It's not enough. Not close enough. So where do we have
Linz is the only
Linz?
man to get under a 57.
So Linz is right behind Leclerc. So Linz is still the overall winner right now. Oh, Hunter Root is actually... How many points?
Adam just got the quad. Rush went down. Adam going to take us a lead again. Not a legs off for Rush, but
Oh, yep. So nice to see Adam Holm fighting back. Rush still on here. So 2 more laps to go before this is over.
Rush down.
Oh, yep, Rush is down. So this looks great now for Adam Holm because and he collects a lapper. So Shipley is now into second place.
Yeah, Rush just dropped to 4th again.
Yeah. So Lind's up to 5th. So Lind's has passed Leclerc. So Lind is now solidifying his overall win here. So these wins don't matter really. It's all about the overall, which Linz has right now. And Shipley is looking good for that second place. I don't know where is... Oh, Leclerc is far behind now. He's down into 10th place. That will put him on 16 points.
Shipley's just gone down in... I'm confused. Rush is back to 2nd.
Yes. Things are happening so quickly here.
Which...
Frescus and Fjellberg is... Oh, Fjellberg goes into the back of Frescus. Oh, and what happened there? It looked really weird. But anyway, Frescus down. So, handing 3rd place to Shipley.
Seabolt's not being very... Oh, Seabolt.
Takes down Lind. That's not good for him. Oh, and he gets up fairly quickly. That's good for him.
Adam Holmes down in the lead.
Yes. So, but he had quite the lead, so...
Yeah, but he's put the pressure on himself now.
Here comes Rush with the drive through the whoops. And Adam, who several times lost, well, this outdoor season lost outdoor. Oh, and Rush goes for the quad on the Supercross triple and goes down. So, yep, Adam Holm will keep the lead.
Congratulations to Adam Holm, great win.
A great motor win. Jeremy Shipley will take 2nd. That will put Shipley on 12.
And Lynn's got around Fresco's on the last lap.
Yeah, so
to
Rush.
Get 4.
Oh, so yep. So that is the results then. Let's see. Connor Lynch will end up with the overall because he will only have 7 points. Shipley will end up with 12. Rush Chapman will end up with 13. So Shipley ahead.
Leclerc ended up in 9th as well.
Leclerc is in 9th, yeah. So that would put him on 15. So it will be Lind, Shipley, Chapman for the overall. Yeah, so that will be it.
So just say a big well done, Yannick Bloom getting 7th place. So I didn't see him that high up all night. It's a decent result.
Yeah, I think
know he's in chat somewhere.
Yeah, I think this was his first pro season, so that's very impressive, to be honest. Leclerc quitting right away, so he's probably not too happy about that. Who won 250? That was Ben Seberg.
Seberg.
Yeah, won
1-2-1, I think.
Haley was 2nd, and let me see, pull it up real quick here.
Rose, maybe?
Let me pull it up real quick. We have Ben Seberg 1 ahead of Jack Haley and Jake Rose. Yep. So yeah, that's Rush is racing 450 right now. He's leading the championship, so he's gonna continue to lead the championship, I think. Let me look up the points real quick.
Neil Wells back in with the kind words. Thanks, dude.
Yeah, thank you, Neil Wells. That's nice to hear. So yeah, it's been been some pretty decent racing tonight. I'm very pleased how things went, and I like this Triple Crown. I mean, it's racing all the time. It's not a lot of downtime. So
no, it's been good.
Yeah, I really like it. So yeah, that's it for us today. No, let me look up the current results. I can't find it anyway. Can you?
What's that for?
The overall standings. Let me see. Or maybe if we look here.
No, it's at the moment I don't think the website's got the EU standards on there. I think it's filled up with the North America at the moment.
Oh yeah, I can see it here. So Rush had the lead ahead of Shipley and Mullins. Lintz in 4th, but they're very close. So Lintz won, so he will get 25, I suppose, so far. But they're gonna change this, right, to 26.
Yes, I think so. Yeah, I think Johan's on it.
Johan, I will stream all of them this year if nothing weird happens. So yeah, you can see replays of the first 2 if you want. You can put a stream on the homepage. That would be helping me along. So let me see here. They're still getting 25 points for a win. At least the results page says that. So that means Conor Lintz will end up with 60 points. Chapman, who got 3rd, he will end up with 20, so he will have 59. And Shipley got 22 points. So he will also be in 50. So the 450 standings right now after this race will be Lintz on 60, Chapman on 59, and Shipley on 59. You don't get
very tight.
Yeah, you don't get any closer than that. So let me see here. So Seberg had 33 and he got 25, so that's 58 points for Seberg. Leitzel, I don't know how Leitzel was doing in the overall. It was pretty far down, I think. But Jake Rose, he got 3rd, so he will have 20 points. So Seberg will pass Jake Rose. I think Seberg might take the lead in the championship, actually. Depends on where Leitzel ended up in the overall. I'm not really sure. I haven't been able to do the full spreadsheet. I only did like the top 5. So yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here very soon. Thank you very much for all you who was watching. I think you had a great stream. Thanks for MXWay Gamer Hugo Crescent for the leaderboard. That's I think it looks very good. Looks nice. So I'm gonna continue to try to improve the stream as much as I can, but I'll see you next week, I think it is. Yep.
Yeah, I don't think there's a break. Yeah, I think it's after round 6 there's 1 week break possibly.
Yeah. So see you next week, everyone, and thank you all for coming once again. Goodbye.